Alright, today we are playing for fun. We are playing for the love of the game. We are playing some Dragonmaster Outcast. I basically just decided I wanted to play with this card. So, we cooked up this deck. I don't know. This card's just very fun. I actually have a Pro Tour stamped copy of this card from, what was it, Pro Tour Battle for Zendikar. Actually, top 16 that event. But yeah, this card is just sweet. There's not really any reason other than that as to why we're playing it. Anyone that remembers the Jeskai Black decks from a long time ago, they used this card with Kolaghan's Command and Ojutai's Command to just keep putting it in play. I think eventually people realized it wasn't even good enough and cut it, but that doesn't matter. It got reprinted in Foundations. So we are playing it here today, and I'm very excited. So this is a base green-white sort of, people in Pioneer call these Coco decks because a collected company. In Standard, we have Reco decks. So this is like a green-white Reco deck. We're splashing red for Dragonmaster Outcast and Imodane's Recruiter. But yeah, it's just like a mid-range creature deck that got a big boost from Llanowar Elf in conjunction with the already powerful Enduring Innocence. So yeah, let's hop into the deck. For starters, we've got Dragonmaster Outcast. This is just a sort of late game engine that if the game is relatively even and this thing starts triggering, it's really easy to run away with the game. We have Delney that can double the triggers. We also have Enduring Innocence that can just turn it into extra cards. So ends up being a 1-mana 1/1 that draws a card. Eventually, it needs to be answered. And then, of course, you can find it with Reconstruction or Genesis Wave. There's some landfall synergy. Honestly, the heavy lifter of the deck is probably Springbloom Druid. This gets you to your 6 lands faster. This triggers Enduring Innocence. It can get hit because it's just a creature. It can chump block. You can attack planeswalkers. It just enables the landfall cards. So yeah, this is sort of the core of why everything works. Some random 2-drops. I have a Melira and a Kellan. They're legendary. A Splitskin Doll sort of as a card if you don't have an elf or it gets answered. This can help you hit your land drops. It's also fine to have later in the game just to cycle. Werefox Bodyguard is interaction. And then some Imodane's Recruiters, which can help you just one-shot your opponent if you have a big Kayla's or Genesis Wave. And then Mossborn Hydra, which plays extremely well with Bristly Bill. You can put the counters with the bill off the landfall and then have this resolve second. So if you have something like a Fabled Passage, it can get out of hand really quickly. Also, Genesis Wave can put lands into play. So if you get this and an Imodane's Recruiter and a bunch of lands, you can trigger the landfall and then attack with it immediately. Mana base is not that many red sources. We don't really need red early that often. Also have Enduring Vitality to make a red mana. And then some Restless Prairies, Fabled Passage, and I think we have 14 untapped green on turn 1. That's probably the minimum for what you would want. Extra planes because the Verge starts as green for Elf. And yeah, that's the main deck. I'm really excited about this deck. This is mostly for fun. We'll see how the games go. I'm not too optimistic that we're going to win a lot, but this deck looks sweet. Looks like it's going to be fun. Sideboard I just threw together. I threw together this deck relatively quickly, but we've got some Oozes, Loran. I have a bunch of temporary lockdowns that are kind of awkward with Llanowar Elf, but I think it's fine. We're 3-drop dense. If I have a Llanowar Elf, I think I'll be fine. And then against the red decks, if it gets answered, you can just lock down freely. And some of the time, you might even just want to, if you're on the draw and your opponent goes mouse into mouse and you have Llanowar Elf on the lockdown, it's probably fine to just 2 for 2 because you have inevitability towards the later game. Some welcomes for the grindy matchups, Loran for things like Domain. And then I have some sharpshooters. I just wanted a reach creature for blue-black, so I chose this one. But there will be an exportable... will be an export for this for Arena if anyone wants it. If you just came here for the deck, feel free to like and subscribe. See more decks like this. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the games, and enjoy. All right, here for our match. Let's go first. We've got Elf. Love to see an elf. Need a 3-drop. We've got loads of 3-drops though, and even if we miss, we could just bill into Fabled Passage. Fabled Passage. Okay, elf lives. That's nice. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna just. Why does my opponent have a stop? Okay. Yeah, I think I just do this. Do I get a mountain now? I think my mana is good enough I can get the mountain. Just not have to worry about it. Because what we'll have triple white, double green. So I guess Genesis Wave if we somehow don't draw another green and our elf dies, but I'm not gonna worry about that. I've got the triple white here. Sure, elf dies. Alright, well, this bill will probably die, and then we'll have a new one. Otherwise, we just want to hit land drops, and probably... ideally, we do this for 3. If we do it for 2, it's fine. Doing it for 1 is pretty awful. Yep. So we're sacking our curse. 3-2 is not the end of the world, and they probably... they can answer this for 1 mana. There's like the card that exiles. That would be bad. Torch is not a problem, but yeah, the black removal spell is. Yeah, my life sucks. Okay, well, we have a second one, and then we'll go for doubles on the Kaylas. That's a good draw. Is that better than playing... Bill is a 3-3? Probably. So if we draw a 3-drop, I guess we could bill into... I mean, I might even want to just play bill anyway. Yeah, the more... If you play against this red-black deck and your opponent draws a bunch of these cards, your life sucks. If they don't draw any of these, their deck kind of is terrible. Yeah, my life sucks. Okay, so I think we're firing this off for 2. I think we're pretty behind, but maybe we can get back into it. This card's very good too. I do have 4 lockdowns in my side deck though, so it should be good here. Jeez, okay, my opponent just all exile. But then again, we're playing Magic in 2024 and they make every single thing exile, so sure. Why not? Honestly, I don't mind the targeted exile. The sweepers that exile, those are disgusting. Ow. Okay. We know our opponent's drawn a billion cards, so they probably have more gas, but if they're very unlucky, potentially we're not dead. I'll have to block the correct manifest, I don't really know. Okay, we go to 1, this gets a flip. And not dead, I guess. So they sack artifact, or how does this even work? I don't think we can beat this, but I guess I get to choose, or the game sort of knows. Can I like kill them? What if I think I can... So if I Werefox and a double spring, then I can't get the land. I'm one short. I guess I'm sacking this anyway. Oh, okay. Well, that's lethal, right? Wow. That's awesome. Sure, why not? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. GG. Alright, let's get all these lockdowns in. I guess... Does that card exile enchantments, the black one? I actually don't know what it says. Whatever, I'm putting them in. Alright, Loran's in. And then I could just take out like 2 drops. Do I want all the elves? Let's go 2 elves, 1 bill. And then we're sort of like... We're going to be slow, but I think that's fine. I'm going to take out this. Maybe I need to trim on these, because the hits are going to be worse, but... I'm not sweating it. Let's do this. I don't know, like, maybe, I'm trying to think of, like, what I want to do with Llanowar Elf and Temporary Lockdown. The Temporary Lockdown is sort of a concession to the red deck, so I couldn't really figure out a great way to try to beat them. If you have an elf and it lives, then you're in a pretty good spot. Maybe I just am supposed to have both and hope that I sort of hit the right part of each game plan. I'm going to discard Loran, keep all my mana. I would rather have discarded this and drawn this, but is what it is. If this lives, hopefully we can just get a big Kayla's. Sure, don't really care about that. I mean, we could just also make the 2 knights on curve. It's not terrible. Okay, let me read this. Exile target creature. Okay, so it can't exile temporary lockdown. Alright, we will sacrifice our Verge and get Mountain Plains. And then next turn we're probably just going to make some 2/2s. They kill our elf, it's kind of annoying. Okay. I believe they played their land, right? Delirium already. Wow. Okay. This thing attacks for 4. Am I trying to race somehow? Okay, well that's definitely the plan. Alright, well we are just praying for a land. They get to play it till the end of the turn. Wow, this card's so good. Alright. Another removal spell? Yeah. Annoying. We want untapped land. Every land in our deck comes into play untapped except for 3 Razorverge Thickets. So we have 20, 18-ish lands coming to play untapped. We are getting beat down. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to do this and hope we're not dead. This is a decent amount of damage. And then we stabilize the board next turn, hopefully. I don't think I have great blocks. I don't really even want to block the 1/1. This is only 5 damage. We go to 4. If they have like a braids, it sucks, but it's not the end of the world. And dealing damage when I have a second recruiter is obviously relevant. to our land. Alright, let's do it for 3. Hopefully don't see a bunch of temporary lockdowns and brick. Nice. Draw some cards. That's nice. Go for the kill next turn. Do I need to attack? I'm not gonna attack, I guess. I can just play it safe. My hand's so good. So what, this goes away. And then we have double block here. And I could block here if I really wanted to. I guess they could make it so this attacks twice. If they do that, I suppose I'll just... Yeah, we'll see what they do. I mean, maybe I triple block this if they target it. I think as long as I don't die, I win. I don't really know what type of reach this deck has, but... Alright, so they target the monkey. I'm going to block here and block here. You can get your card. It's fine. So how much damage do I have? I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm 1 short. I guess I made a mistake. Whatever. I'm dumb. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's 9. If I had a land... So I can't die to this as long as I have a singular blocker. And then we have the Imodanes the next turn. So that's GG, nice. But a nasty win that first game. Sweet. GG. Alright, back with another match. Ooh, this hand is nice. Holy. This is something you could easily do if you wanted to make this deck more competitive, which is just cut the red cards. You know, you could say this is sort of based off the Pioneer deck. Not exactly, but it does have like Elf, Enduring Innocence, plus some Collect Company style of things. Okay, so if I curve Delney into this, I get 1 billion mana. I think that's best. And then I probably don't play the Elf, so it pairs with this. I get less card advantage, but it's a lot of mana, so... Hopefully this doesn't die. I assume it will die, but... If I draw another... Sure. So my opponent's playing like humans. Okay. So yeah. Let's play this. Get a plains and a forest, I guess. Doesn't really matter. We're doing it twice. And then we'll get a plains and a mountain. 2 forests left. Do I want to offer the trade? No, I don't think so. Okay. So, grow your guy, whatever. Do I want to trade? Do they want to grow their thing? I'm under some amount of pressure, but... I think I just keep my Delney. Okay. I shouldn't have tapped the mountain, but whatever. Auto tapper. Okay, so I don't have any more basics to get. Actually, I shouldn't play this. I'm fine with that. Okay. So we just need our Genesis Wave or Kayla's Reconstruction. Even a Dragonmaster Outcast would be nice, but sort of did all this stuff, but don't have any payoffs. Sure. Always blocking this NT. Okay, so let's sack the Fabled Passage. I guess. Genesis Wave, okay, cool. Alright, so next turn will be huge, assuming we're alive, so. What is this? This is going to be 6 if my elves live? Or it's more than that, it's 8. Oh, no. Okay. Well, does that really matter? Probably not that much. So it's for 6 now, but it's for 8. Okay. Do I have to block? I think we'll be okay. If we hit Imodane's Recruiter, we might just win. Blocking this, whatever. Okay, so x equals 6. So we want it to be 8. Okay, wait, no, x equals 6. Okay, not great actually. Oh, we still need more help. Looks like our opponent's sort of out of gas, though. I want to take damage. I'm just going to block. Sure. Bill. Well, if we find a land, this might be relevant. Okay. Let's bill first. And that can equal however much we want. I guess we'll do like 5. Five's sort of greedy, but whatever. I think 4 maybe is more mathematically correct. Land. Gain a bunch of life, and this game should be over. With the dragon coming in. I mean, I could have maybe waited, but I don't think it matters. I also have gain 2 here if I want. Nice. Okay, humans. You know, I guess we could try the lockdowns. I think the games are going to be pretty condensed. I'm just going to take out Dragonmaster Outcast, put in 3 lockdowns, and then maybe run that. I guess if the board stalls, one of these could be good. I think I'm just going to leave in all my elves. The elf plus lockdown thing really is awkward, but who cares? Whatever, I'll try that. So far this deck has been playing better than I expected. I messed around with it a little bit, but yeah, it's been cool. Alright, so we do have a lot of like single colored sources because our deck has so many basics. So, as you can tell, mana is not perfect. Okay, mold of 5, but a solid 5. I'm going to keep Innocence and just rely on this lockdown. If they have Anointed Peacekeeper, my life just sucks and I lose. Yep. Okay, well that checks the Peacekeeper, I suppose. Somewhat. Okay, well, yeah. Sure. How do I want to get back into this game? Start with this. Okay. Oh no. Alright, well. It's a nightmare. Alright, they named Bodyguard. Grow their thing. I'm gonna take this trade, obviously. I don't really know what they have. Maybe Monstrous Rage? Oh, what a blowout. Okay, well, that sucks. Okay, I think this one's over. We'll probably concede after we draw. Alright, I'm just gonna do my thing and take out these lockdowns. They might adapt their plan as well. Okay, just go back to where we started. Yeah, be on the play. If we have like a turn 1 elf, we can probably just win the game. Because it looks like their interaction is Elspeth Smite and Sheltered by Ghosts, which can't answer an elf. Sure. No elf, but this is pretty strong. Beat down. If I'm lucky enough to draw an untapped land, I can curve these two together. They're extremely powerful. In conjunction, if you can put the counter and then double. So maybe I have 1 drop in Shelter, get lost, sure. Yeah. So we actually get to map. If this thing lives, it's gonna go pretty apeshit. Looks like they're eyeballing it, which maybe means it's dead. But we'll see. They could just be reading it. Okay, not dead. Exhibit number 100 million. Why Get Lost is just an awful card. Okay. Well, if we just have the top cards as lands, it's not that scary for them. But if they're not, it's really bad. Okay. So what do I do? Need to get red, don't I? Maybe I don't. I have the Druid. Okay, do I actually want this? And then we'll go double counters. And we'll get white. Double counters. Melira. For 12. So next turn this thing can attack for like 48 or whatever. I guess it's 3 lands, so it'll be 24, 48. What is that, 96 maybe? '96 is big. If they have a removal spell, we're probably... we'll see what happens. It depends what it is. If it's like Shelter... it sort of depends. Like, I guess if they have like Shelter or something, the game goes longer, and maybe I top deck Kayla's or I don't. I do have the Druid to get me red mana, and I can use the Recruiter to make 2/2s, so... Okay, so I think we just run it back, because I'm going to get the maps either way. So this will reset to a 1/1, but we can make it really big really quickly. And yeah, if our top cards aren't lands, they're probably going to die. Okay, take 6. This card's sweet. No blocks. Yep. Okay, let's go. Map. Oh, I messed up. Shit. Oh, God. Is this gonna matter? I don't think it matters. Okay. Maybe it didn't matter either way. Maybe it didn't matter even if I bricked. Nice. God, Get Lost is just the worst. Alright. Got another one. I'll probably play another one. Alright. GG. Alright. We get to go first again. I'm ready for Mono Red to show up and ruin our fun. Yeah, we'll try it on the draw. If my opponent plays a turn on mouse, we'll just die. It is what it is. Red deck good. The deck is sort of built in a way where, like, if you don't have a Llanowar Elf for a 2-drop, your starts aren't great. And that is scary. I also need a land, obviously. Green black. This is probably a fine matchup, to be honest. They have an extremely powerful start. All right, we hit. It's a big deal. I guess I'll just develop my mana and hope they don't do anything too bad. We'll get mountain. I should have got plains. That was stupid. Whoops. Yeah, it's really bad, because if I don't rip a plains... Ah, it's so bad. Okay, whoops. That sucks. I think I would definitely want to Kayla's here. Well, just hope everything works out. Get the scary thing going. Maybe I rip... untap land and I can Genesis Wave into a bunch of lands. Probably have a removal spell, but we'll see how this goes. This is an interesting spot. I think just Kylazine for 2 to get some value stuff would have been good there, though. Yeah. Okay, well, they don't have a very good hand, I guess. I haven't really played anything scary. I'll take a bunch of damage. And then I would love a white land. Damn. God, I really messed this game up. It sucks. This is what it is. Happens. I think maybe if I wasn't just like trying to narrate everything, I would have been thinking about the game, but excuses. I just messed up. I'm not getting seed. I don't know. We could draw a white land, but I'm off it. They can have this one. Alright, let's go. How good do I think Ooze is? Do I want answers for Annex? This is a sizable body. I don't really like gifting. Could just not board. I'm gonna try no. I want these. Definitely want these. Okay. And then I think I kind of want all this big stuff. I don't think I need the one-shot potential. We'll leave one in if we churn through. Delney's just going to die. I could take out like these because they have actual spot removal. Let's do that. Just have all our grindy cards. Hope to go over the top of whatever they do. I have Werefox Bodyguards, good against the demons. Oh, shit. Mulliganing is just so bad against this deck. This hand sucks. Alright, well. Messed up the first game. It's my bad. Maybe conceded a bit too early, but we're playing Gold Arena ranked. Not the end of the world. Yep. I wish that's what I was doing, opponent. This makes green, right? Okay. Well, maybe this gets there. Yeah. Strong start. No black mana, though. So, spot removal fucks me up. Sorry for cursing. Party foul. That goes to the graveyard. Alright. You get a 4. I'm going to go after their mana. They draw a black source. It's going to be hard to win. Okay. So 5, so I trade for both. I don't even know how they'll block. Chump makes sense because I can grow. Alright, well. Looks like we might just beat the mana screwed opponent. Maybe a black land's good enough with the 3-4, but we have this, we have the board. I think they're just dead even if they go kill here blocks. Alright, well, that was... They had the elf, but they didn't have the black mana. That is one of the costs, right? You're considering your mana base. You're adding extra green for elves in the green-black deck. I've talked about it before. I don't think I'm a big fan of elves in that deck, or like more than like 2, but I get it. They're really strong. Most people seem to think that you should be playing 4. Okay. Yeah, do I want to fight ooze battles? I think I like how my deck's configured. Yeah. I think we're just trying to sort of cruel ultimatum them with our Kayla's Reconstruction and Genesis Waves. Just want to play like a 7 or 8 mana card that is high impact. Another benefit of playing a deck like this is people don't really know what you're doing. So, maybe I don't know how to sideboard or whatever. Shit. I'm gonna keep. Oh, come on. Don't 3 for 3 me. I guess the second one doesn't really count, but... Okay, no 3-drop. I mean, they haven't, like, done the nut draw thing. Man. Alright. Well. At least we drew green, but when I was 5 mana, we have 2 lands in play. Yeah, this card's pretty polarizing. It's not a very... It doesn't really lead to good gameplay, but I sort of understand. Like, green just sucks with the way they design cards, so I think it's a not very fun card that sort of has a positive effect potentially on the format. It sucks that it's just, like, being reserved as a black card. Yeah, this is so bad in the Glissa. That sucks they drew Glissa. If they had Glissa, they would have just played it earlier, so that means they drew it off this. Their draw steps. What's the difference? It's better to block. Denies the option. Preacher, yeah. It's just such a powerful start. Okay. So that checks Glissa. It's 19 to 19. I actually want to deal a point of damage to myself. So that's 18-18. I mean, we're kind of playing ball. Jesus Christ. All right, sure. Okay. Let's eat that. 5, 6, 12. Okay, we need another Werefox, I suppose. I want like Werefox Druid. Okay. I'm at 12. Alright, well, see how this goes. Removal spells are scary, but maybe beatable. They sort of have to answer the Dragonmaster Outcast as well. And then we have a Genesis Wave. We have Imodane's Recruiter for burst damage. I mean, that's so unlucky. Okay. Good game, I guess. Must be nice. I don't think this card's playable. People just kill you on turn 3, but whatever. They got me. Maybe a good one. I don't know. We got pretty fortunate, I guess. I don't know. God, they drew so well. Tilt. It's for 4. Yeah. Alright, well, this was a cool game, I guess. It sucks how it ended, but you know, you could see how the deck worked and how this matchup can go. Opponent kind of just had it all. I don't think I can live. Pretty unfortunate. I mean, we just got randomed by a Maelstrom Pulse. Like, I don't know. Is what it is. Sure. Okay, well, that's the video. This deck's really, really fun. I highly recommend it. It was much better than I expected. It could use some work. But like, if you want to just do something different than what everyone else is doing, something a little off the wall, I think it probably has a good matchup against green black. But it just comes down to like who has elves, because their interaction's not particularly potent. You don't really care that much. A lot of your stuff just gets value, and you have like a decent configuration. Maybe I just need more answers for like demons in the board. You could have like Destroy Evil that answers both. Glissa's maybe problematic, but you can also just chump with your like random idiots. So those are sweet. These were really cool matches. I'm pretty excited about this video coming out. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. If you want the deck list, it'll be in the description as always, and make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.